right, Eddie, what we got here?
This is the home where Crystal White Hotel used to be, where all black entertainers stayed.
Right here?
Right here was Crystal.
What was the name of it again?
Crystal White Hotel.
Okay, how about on this side over here?
Over here, the fabulous Deluxe Theater.
Okay. And that used to be called the what, Eddie?
Club Matinee right in here.
Club Matinee.
That was Houston's finest. All entertainers stood and hung out at the Club Matinee.
Okay, all right.
Cut it off.
Mr. Eddie Webb, okay, we're getting pretty close to what they call, we on Lyons Avenue and Jensen.
Pearl Harbor.
All right. What was Pearl Harbor? Why they call it Pearl Harbor?
It was the baddest place in Fifth Ward. They used to call it the Bloody Fifth.
Uh-huh.
And so it was always known as a bad part of the territory. This was the worst part that people were raised in. You know, you had a hard time coming through here.
Okay, and kind of explain to me over here.
Over here was...
okay, what we got now?
To the right here was the appliance store.
Uh-huh.
Go up.
Right now, we're in the 2700 block of Lyons Avenue.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Which they used to call Bloody Fifth Ward.
Yeah.
I remember a bunch of clubs and stuff that was up and down here.
All over this little area right here.
Mm-hmm.
Right in here was the Roxy Theater.
Okay.
Okay. And over in this place here, called Sam Platt Store.
What was the name of it?
Sam Platt's. It was a store where the working men buy clothes.
Okay. Now I remember this street back in the day, Hill Street, because there used to be a couple of joints off in this corner in here.
On this corner, right, the Hill Street, right here was a club. Over here was a club.
Okay. Now we're gonna turn here on Hill Street right quick. Okay, now let me just keep on straight on down here. Because all this is considered as the Bloody Fifth.
This is the heart of the Bloody Fifth.
Okay. And back in the 50s and the 60s, that's what this was. I know it was known then, even in the 70s.
Right here, in this area right here, was your first Orlando store that they had.
What about right there?
Yes.
Okay.
Over here was called McCall Street.
Okay, well this is what?
McCall Street.
All right.
Okay. This is called Carr Street, where the railroad tracks run.
Okay, now do Pearl Harbor run across the railroad track?
It's run all the way across the railroad track to where HISD had the little building at.
Okay, so all this is still considered as
Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor. Okay. And all these up and down here was nothing but
clubs and little stores. We had a store on the corner. We had a drugstore right here.
Did people live on this street like West Street? All these little houses and stuff?
Back down there was houses.
Okay, we're gonna go down this here. First we want to go on through Bloody Fifth.
Okay.
Okay. And all this still considered as Bloody Fifth.
When you get up to this track here, you can cut it off.
Okay.
All from here all the way back with the Bloody Fifth.
All right. Okay, we're on the corner of Lyons Avenue and what's the name of the street that you? McCall. How you spell that? This the street?
McCall.
And this the street you were born on?
I was born and raised.
Okay, and kind of read me into what was going. Look at it now. You know, I know it's hard for you to kind of remember everything.
Church right here.
On the corner. Okay.
All right.
And all these used to be houses and stuff?
Houses, you know, shotgun houses.
All these used to be shotgun houses up and down here.
I stayed 1211, which is about right in here.
Okay, so we're in the 1200 block of McCall Street.
Yes.
Okay, now you were saying McCall Street ran into?
Contact.
Now, as we can see, it deads in right here. And let's see where it goes. It deads in here. And there you go. You're right. There it comes right on out here to Jensen Drive.
Yeah.
Remembering Fifth Ward.
That's C.L. Jackson Church, Reverend C.L. Jackson Church.
That's Pleasant Grove.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been right there.
And
right here was the Lincoln Drive. The Lincoln Drive-In, the first Lincoln Drive-In they had in Houston, Texas. right here at the corner of Jensen and Contown.
Oh, okay. And that's where we are, right here.
Yeah, right here.
And we're gonna go back into the Bloody Fifth.
Okay.
All right. As we go up and down, we on Jensen Drive. Now we going on Mill Street.
Yes.
It's Hill. That's
Hill.
how you spell it. Hill Street.
Yes.
Okay.
All up here with the cleaners on the corner here, houses right here, club on both corners.
Okay. Is this a street here? Is it called?
Well, it wasn't here then. This has been built in since my time.
Okay. It was built in later on because all these was houses up and down here.
Yeah.
And this is considered as the Bloody Fifth.
This is the Bloody Fifth.
Okay. All right. All of this is considered as the Bloody Fifth. And then we right here on the corner of Hills and Lyons Avenue.
Right. Right.
Okay. All right. We're on the corner of Hill and Lyons Avenue. And as we go down what they used to call the Bloody Fifth, as we go right into the Bloody Fifth, right here on Hill Street and Lyons Avenue. Okay, come and walk me through this, Eddie, because I knew they used to have a lot of beer joints, man, and there used to be a lot of action up and down here.
Billy B Barbershop was there, clubs right here.
A club used to be on the corner.
Used to be a club right here.
Okay.
All this was apartment houses, not the houses, but shotgun houses we had back then. And all up in here.
We going downhill.
Yeah.
Off Lyons Avenue. Yeah. Back in the day, they would call this the Bloody Fifth. You mean a lot? Why would they call it the Bloody Fifth, Eddie?
It was so rugged. It was the most dangerous place that you can roll in Fifth Ward. That's why they named it Bloody Fifth.
Because so many fatalities, the killing and the stabbing.
Killing person, the stabbings, you know.
Right, all up and down here where we driving at now.
Yes.
Was considered as part of the deepest part of the Bloody Fifth.
That's it.
Okay.
Back over to the right with our little school.
Okay, now we still in the Bloody Fifth.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Okay, all of this stuff here now. Burnett.
It's headed back toward Jensen and back to where the school was.
Okay, but now going back towards this way, would that be part of the Bloody Fifth? Did Burnett go through?
Yeah, go all the way down to about Oden Avenue.
Okay. But as we can see, it's all closed off now.
Yes.
And now we're going back up towards Jensen Drive. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And up here on the corner of Jensen and we on Burnett Street, right?
Yes.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Burnett.
Okay. And right here on the corner of Jensen and Burnett was what, Crawford Elementary School?
Crawford Elementary School.
Okay. Which you used to feed in the E.O. Smith.
Feed in the E.O. Smith. That was it. A lot of people come from this school. Everybody.
Right. Now we're going over here towards the Kelly Court. Look at the Kelly Court over here. Look at it, Eddie. Look how much they have improved over here in the Kelly Court.
They've done a wonderful job over here.
And all this is part of the Kelly Court that we're going into. Wow. As we go around Kelly Court, look at this. We finna ride around Kelly Court. Everybody know about Kelly Court, man. I don't care what part of town you're in, they know about Kelly Court. We ride around Kelly Court. Look at this. They didn't have none of this, man. All this used to be dirt and grass, man. Look how they didn't fix this place up, man. Wow. Look at the Kelly Court. Kelly Court 2016. As we go riding around Kelly Court. Look at here.
Beautiful.
Ain't it nice? That's Kelly Court. Let's see now the CUNY home don't look like this. But this is Kelly Court. 5th Ward, Kelly Court. Welcome in to Kelly Court. As we go riding through Kelly Court here. Boy, look at Kelly Court now. This is Kelly Court 2016. As we go riding through here, they even got a park there. It is back in the day That park wasn't there, was it?
No, it was not a park yet.
Okay. All this was still part of Kelly Court back in the day.
Yeah.
Because those are right here, if you want to know exactly where we at in Kelly Court, right here by Interstate 10. There's Interstate 10 right over there. As we go back through Kelly Court, we are making a round through Kelly Court 2016 because, man, it is remarkable. It is remarkable. Kelly Court looked good as we go up and down Kelly Court. Welcome to Kelly Court, 5th Ward, remembering the nickel. And Kelly Court is part of 5th Ward heritage, just like Earl Smith and Phyllis Wheatley. Because a lot of people done got their head beat up here in Kelly Court. Is that right?
You're right.
Eddie? You know, you was living back in the 50s, man, up in here in Kelly Court when it was really thumping. You know what you was. All right, as we going around Kelly Court, we riding through Kelly Court. Everybody home been up here on Lyons Avenue.
I can't tell you, ever since I was young, I remember Ross. I can't tell you how long.
And then how old are you now?
I'm 75.
Wow, man, it was up there ever since you can remember.
Ever since I remember.
And that's Ross Funeral Home right here on Lyons Avenue.
Lyons and Capron.
Lyons and what the name of it, Eddie?
Capron.
All right, you heard it. This is also part of 5th Ward heritage, Ross Funeral Home, right here on Lyons Avenue. As you can see, this is St. Elizabeth Hospital today, 2016. St. Elizabeth Hospital was also tied in with St. Joseph Hospital. But St. Elizabeth Hospital was for blacks only. And St. Joseph Hospital was for white only. They didn't start letting blacks go into St. Joseph Hospital over there in downtown Houston until around about 1970 after the Civil Rights Bill was passed. If people had to go to a hospital in St. Joseph, they would have to, if they were black, St. Joseph would tell them that they would have to go to St. Elizabeth if they needed medical help. And St. Elizabeth is right here in the heart of 5th Ward, right here in the Lyons Avenue, as you can see it, as we remembering the nickel, as we remembered it back in the 50s and the 60s and the 40s. St. Elizabeth Hospital, how great and how historical this hospital have been towards the 5th Ward community. This was St. Elizabeth Hospital, and they tried to name it after Barbara Jordan and trying to help out the young people that had drug problem or rehabilitation problem. And it was considered as the health care of Barbara Jordan. They tried to put something to stabilize her name here in 5th Ward. And as you can see, this is the results. But thank God, in 3rd Ward, they do have something that carries Barbara Jordan's name and Mickey Leland over there at Texas Southern University. But 5th Ward tried to keep Barbara Jordan's name alive by naming the old original St. Elizabeth Hospital in the care of her name, Barbara Jordan. 4514 Lyons Avenue was the exact address of St. Elizabeth Hospital.